I'm here with Scott. This is one of our gardens in the Promenade Garden Tour. So he's gonna give us a tour of the garden and tell us what's so special with this garden. Let's go.
Hi everybody.
Tell us what's so special.
This is a koi pond that the homeowners installed themselves, and the homeowner called me and she said, help, my husband installed this pond and I feel like Fred Flintstone, it's all stone.
Okay.
So I did a lot of plant material here to soften the edges, and as you can see the plants are just trailing into the water and the edges of the pond are vanishing behind the plant material.
Okay.
The homeowners are direct descendants of Portugal, and so I wanted to do a lot of flowers and things that they would have in Portugal. Obviously our climate's different, so we had to pick things that would be reminiscent of a Portuguese garden. The homeowners here are home gardeners. They have planted everything themselves. I did a master plan for them over the last 5 or 6 years. They plant everything themselves, and they actually maintain it themselves as well. So it's just a spectacular space.
Okay, so tell us, what is a Portuguese garden?
Well, a Portuguese garden has a lot of color to it. It's a very hot color palette versus a pastel color palette. They're very big into growing their own vegetables and herbs. So here, Ed can get a shot here of this beautiful herb garden that they have that's right off of the kitchen. The kitchen is right here in the house. Just a beautiful design space. You know, this would be more like a food production kind of space. They also, at the front of the house, truly have a food production garden. I don't know if you saw it coming in. It's amazing.
Point to us like plants that are like reminds
well,
you
as,
like
as far as colors, I mean, here's a knockout rose. Look at this amazing, brilliant color here. When we get down to the other end, I'll show you another plant, but definitely using the dark foliage next to a knockout rose here, which blooms all summer, and then a geranium roseanne, which is a perennial geranium, blooms all summer, blooms from May until frost. It's just an amazing geranium. Mixing in the grass texture with things. This is a very relaxed country garden. They allow things to seed in. When a perennial seeds and it grows in the middle of something else, they actually let it go. Because, or sometimes Scott will come here and say, hey, let's move this group somewhere else. But for the most part, this is their garden. And I think that's what's so great about working with this homeowner is they have really taken ownership of this garden from the start. And they love it. This is their passion.
I don't even remember this.